We're going to go live here on this Friday morning. I believe so, the 23rd. Yeah, 23rd. Christmas is on Sunday. So this is the 23rd right now. I am here with you guys in the desert at Bone Sauce. No, not Bone Sauce. Saw Ridge um, campgrounds or whatnot. I can't remember the name of it. I should know it. I've been talking about it all week. Where am I at? Where am I at? This is Jeff. How you doing? Saw Ridge National Park? No. Where are we? Where are we? We are. Let's see here. I don't remember. Anyway, we're here where we are. Jeff, good morning. How are you? Marvin, how's it going, my friend? Pacific Northwest, O'Shea, how you doing? You staying warm, hopefully. Apparently, you guys got a big ice storm over there in the Pacific Northwest right now. Descending Climax, how you doing? It's freezing, yeah. Well, it's about, I don't know, about 55 degrees here where I'm at right now. And so we're just kind of hanging out here. I don't know if the connection is any good. I'm using the Starlink connection. I've noticed that it's a little shaky when it comes to doing live streams and stuff. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of things that it's sharing or whatnot, sharing the satellites and stuff. But it kind of goes in and out as far as doing live streams and stuff. Yes, it is definitely warmer than Canada. Comic Book Trap House, how you doing, man? I had a nice opportunity to meet him down in New York, I believe it was. If I'm not, yeah, it was New York. Yeah, New York. That was very cool. But it's early in the morning. I've been up for a little while. Thought maybe I'd just do a live stream. Good old, got my comics on coffee, my Bucky's mug right here. I got a few comic books to show you guys I picked up over the last few weeks. Nothing too much. But yeah, I'm in Southern California right now. So yeah, it's warmer. It's I'll tell you the place where I'm at. Give me a second here. Finding current location. It's Sawtooth Canyon Campgrounds is what it's called. Sawtooth Canyon Campgrounds. It's a free BLM camping, Bureau Land Management. After this, I think I'm going down to San Diego. There's a couple of comic shops that invited me down there to come check out their shops and stuff. And but I'm not going to leave till probably Monday, so I'll probably just hang out here through Christmas. It's nice here. There's about 14 campsites. People come and go, but it's they're spread out enough to where you have your privacy and everything. And I got all the supplies I need, generator and solar power, all that good stuff. So why leave a good thing, right? Because I've had a blast just kind of hanging out here and hiking in the mountains and stuff, and just hanging out. It's been beautiful, so don't want to waste it. So you can stay here for free for 14 days. I've been here since Monday, so I'll be here a week. This coming Monday, then I'll take off after that. So it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, San Diego for just a couple days, and then I'll head out towards Arizona and Quartzsite. That's kind of where I'm heading to. So, this is good coffee. Anybody ever been to Buc-ee's before? They have the world's largest gas station, not truck stop. They don't say truck stop; they say gas station. They got this thing called Buc-ee's Nuts that you can get there, or Buc-ee's Nuggets or something like that. They're really good. Did I see Comic Tom pushing your adventure comic? I know that he had mentioned to me that there was some homages for Action Comics #1, what they were going to be talking about. And he asked if he could bring up mine on that homage thing. I said, sure, go ahead. So if that's what you're referring to. I hope the weather is decent. I know Vancouver and Southern Ontario are getting hammered right now. Well, just about everywhere. So many travel right now. Yeah, it's from what I heard, it's really bad. Flash Rave Videos, hello. Yeah, it's been a while. I'd go live today. Got nothing better to do. So, take advantage of it. Take out Lake Havasu. Absolutely. I definitely want to go there. And I'll probably be making a trip to Albuquerque to visit my daughter. So if I do that, I need to come to Santa Fe. I think that's your way. JLS, how you doing? Happy Friday, happy holidays all. Two-Gun Pedro, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you guys. Thanks everyone who bought the Bueller exclusives and stuff. I appreciate that. I'm kind of taking a breather till after the first of the year to kind of put them back on sale and stuff like that. I do have some shiny covers left, but I'm going to wait till after the first of the year and stuff. I'll put those back on sale for people who want them, and the regular ones as well. So, but everyone who bought all the regulars and the shiny ones and the metal ones, those are all gone. But thank you so much, everybody who bought those. Appreciate that. Paulo, hello. How are you? Merry Christmas. Tim Hortons coffee sounds good about now. I like Tim Hortons coffee. Vincent, hello. Chocos 26, hello. Let's packed up a present for you. Awesome, man. Very cool. Yeah, I was talking to my daughter last night, trying to get her to come visit me when I'm in Arizona. It's like 6 hours away, and she won't do it. I'm like, or she's very hesitant. I'm like, you can bring the cat. You can drop the cat off and stuff because I do miss my cat. And so it looks like I'll have to drive there. So which is fine. Just means I'll stay in her driveway for a lot longer than she anticipated. But let me show you some books real fast that I picked up at some local comic shops. Some I picked up at a comic shop in Medford, Oregon. And the other one I picked up at a comic shops in Fresno, California. I don't remember which were which. I didn't get much, but Deceased, War of the Undead Gods #4. I've been trying to get this series. This was a new one that came out by W. Maxwell Prince. Art Brute. Need to read that one. Dark Ride #3. Joshua Williamson. Friend of mine. I did get that Spawn Batman book. Look at all the covers. It's the one I like the most. Walking Dead #50. This is one I missed. And Walking Dead #46. There's two of them I missed. Nightclub was $1.99. So I figure, why not? King Spawn, number 16. And then I'm trying to work on my G.I. Joe run. So I picked up some G.I. Joes for a good deal. Number 7. Number 11. Number 14. Number 23. And at number 24. So there you go. That's all I've been buying. I haven't been buying too much. But like I said, working on my G.I. Joe run. And so I got nice 4 books out of there. So I was happy about that. 5 books. Steve M, hello. I'm very warm. It's actually, I didn't even use my heater last night. It was so warm I didn't even have to turn my heater on. So just regular, just warm. L. Taylor, happy holiday, Bueller. Never miss your weekly comic release video. Very helpful. Thanks. Awesome, man. Appreciate that. There's Perry Gaming right there. Perry. Show me snow. I don't have any snow here. Sal, hello. I think Perry's in Florida, so he doesn't have to worry about the cold weather. I was just looking at plane tickets this morning for Florida for MegaCon. I think I found a round trip ticket for $320. Not bad. No stops. Well, 1 stop. Yeah, Perry's in Tampa, but you would never know if you go there, because even though he lives there, and he's supposedly in the comic books, I've only seen him 1 time. I've been there half a dozen times. It was like pulling teeth to get him to come see me. Anyway, maybe next time. Rogue, hello, how are you? But anyway, things are going good. Can't complain. I really don't have much on the agenda this morning. I just want to jump on here and say hello. Wish everyone a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. It's going to be a pretty peaceful day today, to be honest. I'll just kind of go for a few walks up in the mountains, go a different direction, and see what I can see. Take some pictures. If you're not following me on Instagram, you follow me on Instagram. I update pictures on there daily. Chilling. Hello, how are you? Are you filming any content inside of? Yeah, I filmed. I did I got a video putting together. Probably come out tomorrow. From the comic shop I went to in Medford. That's pretty cool. They're only open like 3 days a week. It was kind of weird, but kind of a cool shop. So I gotta put that. I finished putting that together. I'll put it out. But yeah, I'm gonna try to film shops that I find kind of interesting. A lot of shops are pretty basic and stuff like that, but I like that one. Thank you, David. Merry Christmas to you. Aaron, good morning. Waiting for me to reach. Well, I'm not going to Toronto anytime soon. It's cold up there. Yeah, still in California. Still, this place where I got to on Monday, it's Sawtooth Ridge. It's really cool, and I just couldn't pass it up. Just kind of hang out here for a while. It's free camping. It's great, and might as well just enjoy it. The rest of the country is like freezing right now. It's nice and warm right here. No reason to leave. So, but on Monday I'm taking off, heading towards San Diego and stuff like that. So, 65 in Phoenix. Dude, I want to go there too. Go for toys. How you doing? Old Wolf, how you doing, my friend? Cheers. Cheers. But yeah, I went into town. There's a little town about 14 miles away. Went and got supplies yesterday for the weekend and stuff. So I'm good. I got a fuel. I got heat if I need it. I got tons of food. They have toilets here, but they're just pit toilets, which is just like a house. So you're basically just crapping in a big hole in the ground. Whatever, right? Whatever gets the job done, I guess. I was curious how they clean those out, if they do, or what that work. I shouldn't. Never mind. We'll leave that to others. I'm curious though. Did I'm sure a lot of people probably got this when it came out a couple weeks ago. The Batman Spawn one shot. This isn't a one shot. I thought it was going to be a series, but apparently it's just a one shot. If you guys thought it was any good, I kind of looked through it. Didn't really haven't read it yet, but I'm curious to know if you guys thought that's any good at all. And what covers did you guys get? So many different Spawn covers. I'll have to watch this back on the rewind to see how the connection is if it keeps popping up. I keep on getting the symbol in the corner that the connection kind of fades a little bit. I am using the Starlink internet, and for the most part it's okay, but I noticed in the live streaming it kind of dips a little bit. I was tempted to buy the glow in the dark. No, I didn't see that one. Art was good. Story, man. Okay. Old Wolf didn't get it. Come on, Old Wolf. Spy it. You know what book I didn't get? I literally went to comic shops in 2 different states. They were sold out. Was Dream Master, which is a book I've been talking about for a long time. I already read the first issue, and I actually have all the copies of the first issues sitting at my mom's house. Got delivered like 3 days after I left. But I don't have them. But I've yet to find an issue of Dream Master #1 at a comic shop that hadn't sold out. I don't think they ordered that many, to be honest. So it didn't take much to sell out if you only have, a handful of copies. But did anyone pick up Dream Master #1? That's the Jonathan Hendrick book, the Black Box Comics. I think it did pretty well, from what I've been told. So, and I do know that there's been interest in black box titles from the entertainment world or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But I do know that there has been interest in talks and stuff, some of their properties. That's kind of cool. It's in probably extremely very, very early stages, but still, it's nice to be wanted. All right, old Wolf, take care, my friend. Appreciate you. Well, so cheers. He got me a coffee mug that says living in a van down by a river. I don't stay by many rivers, though. I do stay by lakes. Although there was the river in Montana. So that was a perfect place for the van. Anyway, a lot of books coming out next week. Final week of the year. Tons of variants. Man, there's been just a flood of variants, and DC is really kind of, I don't know, they turned over a new leaf and they're like, oh, let's just do as many variants as we can. Action Comics #1050 comes out next week. There's like 30 variants for that thing, the whole alphabet, and plus some. And It's crazy. So they were usually, for the most part, DC was doing A and B cover, and the B cover was a buck more. They don't do just A and B covers anymore. That's always the E and F covers for almost every title, and then all obviously even more for any type of event book. So they've kind of just let go and said, "Screw it, we're just going to do as many as we possibly can." It's like their opinion on Batman titles. There's 20 different Batman titles. Each one of them has 6 or 7 covers for it. It's crazy. A lot of artists staying in work, right? Insane the amount of variants lately. More covers and yeah. That's the thing. Marvel's dropped off. That's the interesting thing. Marvel was the main culprit for doing most of the variants, and they still do a lot. Don't get me wrong, but they don't do the most now. It's like Boom does a ton of variants now, ton of variants. DC obviously, like we just said, Dynamite is always. Image is pretty standard. A and B cover, maybe a C cover every now and then. But yeah, it's been going kind of crazy. But very surprised how much DC is putting out. I don't know if issue 1050 is a big deal for Action Comics, but to do 30 some odd variants for that, and they're all, for the most part, regular variants. Not very many ratio variants. At least 80% of them are regulars. So you're looking at 20 different cover price titles. So awesome, Sal. Dream Master #1, loved it. Can't wait for more. That's awesome, man. Very cool. Yeah, I liked it too. I think he sent me #2 to read, but I don't think he sent me the right file because I tried to open it and it didn't open. So didn't get access to #2. I want to see sales figures for variants. Is it necessary for Dr. John small bit? It's never necessary, but it is what it is. Oh, let's talk about alphabet stuff. Does anyone remember the alphabet cereal? Yep. How you doing? Official, unofficial geek. How you doing? Can I call you OU geek? Will that work? OU geek. OU geek. How you doing? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Ooh, this coffee's pretty good. This is my second cup morning. I usually go 2 cups of coffee, like when I'm here, when I'm not at like a coffee shop or something. I'll do just a straight black cup of coffee. And then my second cup will have a little bit of creamer in there. Still fighting this cough. That's gotten a little bit better, but the smog when I was in Fresno just about knocked me out. I could hardly breathe. My asthma was kicking my butt. Speaking of that, OU Geek is good. Awesome. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. I was saying something I had a point to get to. No, I forgot. Before I started coughing. Oh, my coffee. So the first cup is black. The second cup is black with a little bit of creamer. And then a lot of times after that, I'll have a cup of tea. Make myself some tea. Because tea's good for you, right? Dark Fluke, Merry Christmas from Eastern Canada. Awesome. Well, Merry Christmas from the desert of California. Robbie calls you OUG. There you go. Ugh. You just say OUG or UG? Because that'd be horrible. OU Geek. Yeah, we'll do OU Geek. That way, when I respond to your comments, I can just say OU Geek. Or Geek. I say Geek sometimes, so. I don't know if I showed this on a video yet, but it's sitting here in my loose box of goodies. But I want to say thank you to everyone who voted for the my award here, the Lifetime Achievement Stan Lee Award, Comics with Bueller. So very cool. I have this award with me. My other award I got last year is packed away, but this one is so damn cool with how it lights up and stuff. I decided to take it with me and stuff. So very cool to get this. It's awesome. I got to figure out somewhere I can display it so it won't break or something. But yeah, I was nominated against some pretty cool people that were all friends of mine. So I was pretty happy with whoever won, to be honest. I actually wanted Sleepy Reader Damien to win, since he's been doing YouTube for like 38 years, something like that. But Comic Tom was in there, Jim Mint was in there, Metarog was in there, all great people. I really didn't want Jim Mint or Comic Tom to win, even though they're good friends of mine. I just didn't want them to win. I would have been happy with myself, Damien, or Metarog, to be honest. And so at least one of us got it, so I was pretty happy about that. So thank you so much to everyone who voted for this. And next year for the CBCA awards, when they do it next year, because I don't really promote this very much, because I kind of want the awards to stand on their own and stuff like that. But I'm going to do my part to help promote it, and even before nominations come out, so that way it will be like I can promote it before they nominate anyone. That way, it's not like I'm trying to get your vote, because I won't even be up for anything at the time when I'm promoting it. So very cool. You guys have anything you want to talk about at all? Anything that's going on? I'm just hello there. Hello. I'm just hanging out. I don't have anything planned today. It's a very relaxing day. I got all my chores done yesterday, so pretty much all I have to do today is just wander around maybe making it some desert friends, like Mad Max or something like that. I don't know. Have I read any of the Dark Web? No, I have not. Have you tried it? Is it any good? I have some digital copies of the Dark Web stuff that Marvel sent me. Is it? If you've read it, what do you think so far? May I know how many issues of Fantastic Four comics for Marvel? A lot. That'd be hard to, if you're looking for the regular series. There's so many, but there's so many other series that they've done as well. So it is a hard question to figure out, to be honest, or hard to answer to figure out. Best comics of the year. Um, me and Robbie are on the same page as this. Our favorite comic of the year by far was Ice Cream Man number 31, and the whole series is great. But issue 31 of Ice Cream Man was by far the best comic book written this year. If you haven't read it, it's if you're a parent, you'll immediately identify with it. If you're a parent and you have a daughter and you're a father, you're extremely going to identify with it right away. Wonderful book. If you haven't read Ice Cream Man number 31, or the whole series, okay, is all just a wonderful series. I think you're really going to like it. Um, I did enjoy Dream Master #1 this year, but that's just the first issue that came out. So there's obviously it's that's there wasn't too many. God, what was the one I liked? Was that this year? Yeah, it was a Vinyl. I thought Vinyl was really good. I enjoy that kind of style of book. Let's see. What were some other ones? I enjoyed some of the Punishers. I thought the Punisher series was interesting a little bit. I'm trying to cover one from different publishers and stuff like that. But I did enjoy a few of the Punishers. I think I read the first 3 or 4 of those, and I kind of fell off. As I travel, it kind of gets harder to keep track of what's going on and stuff like that. DC, I've read what was that one DC book I read? Oh, that Swamp Thing book that came out last year, and they canceled it. But I thought that was awesome. It was a Black Label Swamp Thing book. They did one issue. They were supposed to do 3, and they only did 1. They came out last December, and so I was really looking forward to the rest of that coming out. I didn't really read much from Boom Studios this year. Nothing really grabbed my interest. I tried Grimm. Wasn't that great for me. Somebody's Killing Children really dropped off. I did enjoy the G.I. Joe Saturday morning cartoon ones. I thought those were kind of fun for IDW. If I had a list in front of me, I could tell you. I enjoyed all the Spawns. I enjoyed probably Gunslinger Spawn and King Spawn the best. They're all kind of like summer blockbuster movies. They're pretty cool. Amazing Spider-Man. I've heard it's been pretty good. Yeah, it's Bueller 10. Yeah, Bueller 10, I believe it is. Or Bueller. I think it's Bueller 10. Like I said, I'd probably say Vinyl. Limited run, six books. I just enjoyed the artwork and the story and stuff. It was pretty good. It's kind of dark and creepy. I know I'm forgetting some stuff. If I had some stuff that I was looking at, I could tell you a little bit more. Just wondering your thoughts are on all these 6-issue ones. Seems like they keep starting over. Yeah, I was thinking about that just the other day, and 5 or 6 issues. A lot of these, they when they write a comic book, they write to a trade, is what they're doing. Basically, if you see a 5 or 6 issue thing, they're basically writing for a trade paperback, is all it is. So that's why they do that for 5 or 6 issues, so they can put out a trade a few months later after the final issue comes out, and that's about it. I don't like that they do that, but I understand that they do. But when they redo it, I kid you not. I will say this. Just the other day, I had like a dream about Aftershock Comics. I'm not kidding. And I had a dream that I was talking to like the owner of Aftershock Comics, telling him, hey, "This is what you guys are doing wrong. Don't close up shop or something right now. You need to fix this." And literally like 2 days later, they announced bankruptcy. I don't know why that is. Maybe I read something a while back and stuff, and it just kind of clicked in my mind. But that's what Aftershock does, and that's what I think that's one of their downfalls was they only make like 4 or 5 issue runs. They don't have an ongoing series for you to kind of invest in. I think that's one of the things they should have done. Kept a series going and going, like a handful of books. Maybe they have a couple. Don't get me wrong; it's not all of them, but it's 90% of their books only have 4 or 5 issues. And I think that's one thing that they did wrong. And also they went to the prestige format, the larger format, like the magazine size. That was a mistake as well. They shouldn't have done that. That's a death nail. I mean, I don't know why they think people like those, but they don't. They just don't, you know. I don't like them, so. Yeah, that's the one. Greenhouse Spawn. I heard it was canceled. It's literally been a year since it came out. So, is Spawn Marvel? Nope, Spawn is independent. Image. Most underrated, most overrated. Um, Underrated book. I'm trying to think. What was one that kind of? I really liked. God, these are earlier in the year, and it was that Scotty Young one. Um, with the girl that was in the house. I thought that was really good. It had like a it's like a sentence was the title. I can't remember. It's the girl. She's an artist. She goes to a house. And she's in this house, and like the house comes alive and stuff. Or there's a ghost in the house and starts talking to her. I can't remember the name of that book, but I think that's probably one of the more underrated books. There was like a 6-issue series. Uh, if somebody remembers the title of that, just put it in there and I'll recognize it right away. Most overrated. I would say anything that was anything doing with the X-Men stuff was just not. They all the ball stuff that they were doing and everything just didn't. I don't know. They hyped it up a lot and stuff. It's just none of it registered with me at all. So let's see. People looks at the uh, OU geek is dropping some knowledge. It's awesome. I don't mind how it runs. It's good to know when the current story ends, so you can easily plan to drop a given title if you're no longer happy with the uh, progression. Adam, hello. Good morning. Life is good. Morning, Bueller. Life is good. The me you yes, that's the one. The me you love in the dark. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like a title. It's like a sentence. It was a fun read. And a lot of the books I read more in the beginning of the year as I did as opposed to the end of the year. So it was a good read. Yes, it was. Yep, people know what I was talking about. So yes, very very good. But like stuff like that, I mean that's perfect for like 5 or 6 issues. Told the story and everything. But there are different runs like, and obviously I was talking about Aftershock because obviously they're filed for bankruptcy. They had once or Join the Future, and that was they wrote it to a 5-issue arc, and they canceled the series. They didn't keep going, and that had more story to be told. That would have been a great one to keep letting it go on, and let it find its audience because it was written by Zach Kaplan, who's a very amazing writer, and he had a lot more story to tell, and he just didn't get the chance. And I think we miss out on stuff like that. Another one was Midnight Vista that Aftershock put out a couple years ago by Elliot Rahal. They did a 5 or 6 issue run on that. There was so much more story to be told on that, and then they had to wrap it up. And unfortunately, they you miss stuff like that because I think that stories take time to build. If there's more story to be told, and let the writer tell it. I mean, if you're not going to publish it, then let them put it out some other way. So that way, if there's more, I mean, if anyone read the Join the Future one, which was one of my favorite books a couple years ago, the whole 5 or 6 issue series led up to the main character just like finally getting to go and like invade the new world or whatnot. You don't even see what she does. That's a whole nother story. It was just a build up to her to get to that area to where she felt as though she can take them on. And then she gets there, and you don't see what happens. You know, you don't even know. So much more story to be told, and unfortunately, we missed out. So, and I've talked to Zach Kaplan about that, and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "I would have loved to have done more." The Calculated Man was an interesting series for Aftershock. Publisher. That'd be nice. That joint feature was awesome. I just picked up the trade from Zach from New York Comic Con. Had him sign it and everything. So I think I sent out the single issues and some Bueller boxes and stuff like that. So MD, official unofficial geek, knows her stuff. She knows what she's talking about. An encyclopedia of knowledge of comic book goodness. Anyway, what were some of your guys' favorite books this year? Obviously, the year is coming to an end. Is there any? We were asked a question earlier: what was overrated, what was underrated? I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think was overrated? What do you think was underrated? What are some of your recommendations um, as far as stuff to read? Because usually that's what we're talking about. I'm not talking about stuff to really invest in. I really couldn't help you on that one. Still new to hear about Mara. That's okay. There's a lot of stuff to know, my friend. And you're learning new stuff every day. So it just takes time. And eventually, when you think you know enough, someone comes along and like drops knowledge on you you've never heard before. And you're like, oh, maybe I didn't know. Just all the Batman spinoffs were overrated, unnecessary. I think Jeff is probably pretty right on that one. You know, I get it. You know, that's their main go-to guy. But you know, besides Batman, Detective Comics, maybe one or two other ones. There's so much, man. It's so hard to uh, keep track. My buddy John, he's a huge Batman fan, and he collects every title. He collects every Batman title. And he tries to get all the variants too, which is almost an unprecedented task to do week for week because of how DC makes so many Batman related titles. It's crazy. It's crazy. You're very welcome. Curious to see where Chromus. Yeah, you know, I was talking to Damien about that series. He seemed to like it, and Damien, Sleepy Reader, he reads a lot of books every week, and he always reads number ones. And so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one. I have the first issue digitally and stuff, so I gotta check that out. And Nightwing, it's my top three for sure. Awesome. I've heard Nightwing has been consistently good for quite some time, which is really cool. And they're coming up to the 100th issue of Nightwing, which is great because I didn't think they would ever make it to 100 issues of a certain book in this generation or whatnot because they reboot and restart and stuff like that. So obviously they committed to that one. I don't know what issue they're on. Let me look here. Maybe they're 10 issues away. Let's see here. Oh, okay. No. They're on issue 99, so they're one issue away. Brian, hello. Brian, I was just showing Ward here that's on the bus here with me. Thank you so much, my friend, for putting that together. Black Cat, Iron Cat was underrated. I've never checked that out. You do with all the DC. Yeah, I mean that's what they're going for, right? I mean that's there's people dedicated DC fans and dedicated to the Batman and stuff, and they recognize it, and that's why they make so many Batman related titles. Pink Lemonade is kind of overlooked. Yeah, you know what? That Pink Lemonade was originally put out by It's Alive, was the publisher, and it found a new home with Oni Press. And so I don't know if they've redone it or if it's some of the same issues, because I remember It's Alive sending me some copies of them a long time ago. So I'm glad you found that book. Yeah, 99 just can't. Yeah, yeah. That's what they did to the Batman ones. Well, they raised them to $4.99 after the future future state events. I think those are overrated too. Was that the beginning of the year? I can't remember. Yeah, 99 was just out last week. James Gunn made a bet how long will it take to bankrupt DC Comics so they can buy it themselves. I'm in a DC cash out, but what point of fans say enough is enough if I am not a Batman fan? It's a good question, and I don't think there's, obviously enough is enough with talking when it's with your money. Okay, when they stop selling, they'll go a different direction. If they keep on making these titles, and apparently they're still selling, it's been going on for a while. They're not going to stop anytime soon, you know. But there's a lot of people writing Batman right now. Good morning, Jill. Merry Christmas. Woody's Comic Chest. Hello, how are you? Have you heard anything about the Spawn unwanted violence? Is that is there a new Spawn book coming out? Is that what you're referring to? Swamp Thing. Lucifer, did you like? We were talking about that Green Hell Swamp Thing that came out last December, just one issue. We never got the rest of it. I thought it was really good. I liked Henry Cavill as Superman, and I thought Man of Steel was really good. I didn't like the color palette that they use in DC movies. They use kind of toned down, washed out color palette in all their movies, and I don't like that. And but I thought that the Man of Steel, the whole fight scene between him and Zod, a lot of really good action in there. I thought it was awesome. I'm not too far away from Vegas. Actually, I'm only probably about 2 hours away from Vegas. As far as what I'm not heading that direction, but it's not too far away. Okay, I don't want to violence a 2 issue mini. I believe. Okay, yeah, I think I heard a little bit about it, but I don't know enough about it to talk about. I did hear that there was another Spawn book coming out, and I heard it was a limited series. I don't know if it's 2 issues or not, but I don't know much more than that, to be honest. I'd like to see more DC characters get books. I want to stop rebooting multiverse. We're getting that. Finally, a Green Arrow book coming. Yeah, I like Green Arrow. Or one shot's ball, yeah. Black Adam was bad. Good fight scenes at the end, though. I just watched Black Adam just a little bit ago, a few days ago, and I thought, it was okay. I mean, I'm not a huge Black Adam fan. I don't really know much about him, to be honest. Um, but I thought the Rock in there was just so wooden, and it's so weird to see him like without his personality and stuff like that. It kind of took me out of the movie because he's just so one dimensional. Just brooding the whole time, and so that was kind of weird. And it was interesting how here's Hawkman. Here's no backstory, no nothing. Here's just Hawkman. He's in the universe. He's there. He's living the lifestyles of the rich and famous. And there you go. There's Hawkman. You know, same with the other guys, but Hawkman for sure kind of stood out. I don't know, but I guess that's all we're getting, right? I hope I can meet up with you when you come near my area, Southern California. I'm in Southern California right now. I'm at Barstow. You know where Barstow is at? I'm 20 minutes away from Barstow. Yes, yes. Man of Steel was my favorite Superman after the first and second reason. I think that's safe to say. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yes, I've been to Alabama. Went down there, visited Robbie. Was down there for about a couple weeks. We were in Huntsville, a few other places. Am I a Blue Beetle fan? Not too much. I mean, I'm not a fan, but Doctor Fate, yeah. The movie was already just over 2 hours long. And backstory, everyone would be upset over how long it was. Can't win, yeah. I was just, I don't know how much of a backstory I need, but I was just like, it was just weird that he was just there already. He was there, he was established, and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, Hawkman's right up there, in the mix of being a team leader of the Justice Society and stuff like that. And there you go. Where did he come from? I don't, we know this stuff, but for someone like, oh, okay, who's that guy? And you do get a lot of people like that and stuff like that who don't know, but um, you know, maybe they should have put that in somewhere else. I don't know the answer to this type of thing. Movies are a whole separate beast, but I thought the action was pretty good in that movie, Black Adam. But I did think that The Rock's performance was very, very unlike his personality and stuff. Little bits here and there, but that's not what the guy is known for. Doing Superman with Michael B. Jordan as President Superman. Interesting. Were people happy with the 4 hour Snyder cut of Justice League versus the original theatrical release? 4 hours, man. I watched that too. I don't. I wouldn't even know where to begin on how. Apparently, it's all a mute point right now because they're just going to redo everything. So the best thing to do is just say, okay, they're just going to redo everything. Let's just have an open mind. Hopefully, it's good. You know, hopefully, it's more has some more continuity. Hopefully, it has some more personal flavor to it. I guess you'd say. We won't know for a while, but there's nothing we can do about the past anyway. So, anyway, I have a bunch of the DC movies. I enjoy them on their own. I don't think they flow together very well. But if you just watch them on their own, they're okay. They're fine. But my hats off to how they did Infinity Wars and how they brought that all together for Marvel, and all the teams and everything, and pull that off. And that's pretty amazing. They were able to do that through Marvel. Whether they can duplicate that on this next phase, whatever it is, I don't know. Um, But we just get to watch, right? We just watch what they give us. And some people will like it, some people won't, and it is what it is, right? Wakanda Forever. Maybe if it has the industry like the 1961. I didn't see Wakanda Forever yet. I know where the real Butch Cassidy is buried. Oh, that's weird. It'd be interesting to know how you know that. Danielle, hello, how are you? Happy okay. I hope in 2 weeks have some extra money. I will order the comics again. Danielle, don't, dude. This is yours right here. It has your address on it. I don't want to show it too fast, but this is your Christmas gift from me, my friend. As soon as I get into town, I'm gonna mail this off. So don't worry about it. I got you covered, buddy. So, but just so you know what I'm talking about, well, I don't want to. Just so I'm not making it up, I'll cover up your address. But that's your name on there, buddy. So I got you. I got you covered, man. I'm just kind of out in the middle of nowhere right now, not near a post office. So, but no worries, buddy. 2 or 3 hours south. Well, I will be heading down south some more. Yeah, I noticed that too. And there's a few people that have the same picture of that one. Even an android could cry is a very popular storyline and picture, I guess. Watch it. Michael B. Jordan going to be Superman. No more Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Linda Carter is my Wonder Woman. I don't think I saw that new Wonder Woman of 1984, whatever that was supposed to be. I did watch Love and Thunder. I thought Love and Thunder was okay. I think Ragnarok was my favorite. Oh man, I've sent stuff to Canada. It costs me over $100 to send to Canada sometimes. Not just like a couple books, but like a big stack of books. So it is what it is. I've had this for years. Every now and then I hear a comment on my doppelganger. Yeah, like I said, it's a popular picture. I found out where back in 83, 85, I was standing right near it. Morning, Merry Christmas, everyone. I had to call a tow truck. My truck has a massive oil leak. Cal start. I hear you. I got an oil leak on mine too, but they said it was okay. Ugh. I get some water. A little too much coffee already. Give me a second here. There we go. Well, the thing about the bus, everything is within reaching distance. Coffee, drinks, food. I don't even have to get up. It's the best. So I can't complain. We drive safe looking at the weather in the U.S. Danielle, I am good. I'm in Southern California. It is 60 plus degrees right now. And so I am staying away from the frozenness of the storm that's hitting the U.S. right now. So, Mr. E. Hey, Bueller, happy holidays. Thank you so much. How's my mom doing? She's doing good. I was just talking to her last night. She's doing good. She's getting excited to, um, obviously, she's going to the cold weather right now where they're at. So she's like, oh, it's going to be all icy here, and she'll be fine. I'm in over by Barstool. It's I forget what this place is called within 2 seconds of when I talk about it. Sawtooth Canyon Campground. This is where I'm at right now. Sawtooth Canyon Campground. It's a really cool spot. It's got these big old rock mountains and stuff like that you can climb on. Very cool. Sawtooth Canyon. They broke down with an oil leak. Yeah. Not me. I'm good. I just had my oil changed and stuff, but I do have an oil leak, but they said it wasn't anything to worry about. Just keep an eye on it and stuff. And it's an older truck, so it happens. So hey, there's Bob. Good morning, Bob. Hopefully you are doing well in the nice cold Oregon weather. Watch for a quake. What the hell, man? What, trying to jinx me or something? My mom called me. She goes, "Oh, did you feel the quake?" I go, "Mom, you're closer to the quake than I am in your part of Oregon." And then because there was an earthquake at the beginning of the week, I'm way further down. It was on the top of California. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. Descending Climax saying hello to Bob. Sat on my books. I don't know what's in here. I think I just have my regular books. Oh, yeah. You guys saw those. I got tons of these. If you want these, come get me. I'll give them to you. You want to drive out to the desert, say hello. I'll give you a handful of those books. Sheet of ice, crystals, quarter inch thick. Yep. That's what I saw. It was 10 days ago. Yeah, I'm safe. Everybody saying good morning to Bob. Everything Comics. Kicked me out of my house. Says, get out of here. I'm taking it. It's like, thanks, Bob. He came saw me the day before I left. I thought that was nice of him. Wanted to come and say goodbye. Very kind. Just check it out. Make sure my power is good. Sun's coming up, so my solar power should start charging here in a few minutes. But I do have a gas generator. I usually let run for a few hours at between like 5 and 8 o'clock just to charge everything before I go to bed. No, that was someone else. No, someone else's truck has an oil leak. For the Bueller bus is fine. Avatar last week on what do you think? Was it any good? I didn't enjoy the first one. I thought a little too much animation for me. My dad took me to see it. He's like, "You got to see this. This is awesome and stuff." This was back when all 3D was going to be the next big thing for movie theaters. Nobody wants to wear stuff on their face. Aaron, morning, Bob, and Christmas to you and Bueller. Thank you both for all the joy. Awesome. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. Northern Illinois is frozen as well. A mobile electric scooter. 2 years to get here. I need to get an electric scooter. That's on my list. My electric bike is great, but it's big and it's very hard to store when I'm driving. Jay, how you doing? I am in Southern California by Barstool at Sawtooth Ridge Campground. I've been here for a few days. Probably be here through Christmas. I figure why not? It's nice here. The weather's nice. It's cold everywhere else. It's free camping. It's got everything I need. So might as well just hang out here for a few days and enjoy the weather and the scenery. And then after the Christmas time, head on over. See some more things. Remember, I had one of those mobility chairs. Could book it on flat pretty well. Yep. All right. I'll go for the scooter. Looks pretty cool. I already have one picked out. It's kind of spendy, but maybe I'll save some money and get it eventually. I had to find one that would hold a big guy. Now, I have been losing a little bit of weight since I left, so I was gaining weight when I was in Portland. I've only been a subscriber for a few weeks now. My kids got me back in comics. Thanks for answering my question and good luck for your travels. Thank you very much, Josh. Appreciate you subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy all the good stuff. Take a breath. If you haven't, go back and watch the Coffee and Comics videos with me and Bob on the channel. There's 150 episodes. They're all a lot of fun. They're all topic based, so you can find ones that fit what you're looking for. Gotta head out and get ready for head to Santa Fe. All right, man. Take care. I'll see you soon. Empire Comics, hello. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, Sin City, take care, man. Trade Paper Dad, how you doing? Sure. I don't know. It's a time will tell type thing. So We'll have to just wait and see. I don't know James Gunn personally, but you know, it's a wonderful universe to be able to mess around in. It has so many great characters, so I just hope that we all get something we all enjoy, and maybe it might not hit in the first time, but anyway, it's worth just sticking around and see what happens, right? I got back into comics a couple years ago. Bueller was one of the first channels I found. Awesome. Thank you, OU Geek. You going to Vegas? Barstool is Vegas Road trip pit stop. Um, not. I'm going down. I'm going down south more, but yeah, Vegas is just a couple hours away. So, but no, I'm heading towards San Diego. What am I reading these days? Um, Nothing too religiously. Um, that I have kind of gotten into. This is the one series right here, and I showed this earlier that I want to get into, and I'm missing issue. I don't think I picked up number 2, so I'm gonna find it. Dark Ride by Joshua Williamson. So number 1 was really good. I just got number 3. I missed number 2, but I think that was pretty good. Obviously, the Dream Master is another one that big fan of. So, but I've read issue 1 of that. I liked it. I thought I had issue 2, but I don't have it. But um, they were supposed to send it to me digitally. I don't think I got it. Do I have a con list for 2020? I know I'll be a MegaCon for sure. That's probably going to start my season for the cons, which is in the end of March. So I don't think I have anything planned unless something's local as I'm around the Arizona area for the next couple months. Unless there's something local around there. I don't really have any plans on traveling anywhere else until Florida starts at the end of March. So I made road trips to LA to Vegas many times. Barcelona was always stopping up. Surprisingly, Top Gun. Top Gun at all. I wasn't a huge Top Gun fan, but I rented it one night just because I was bored and watched it. Thought it was great. Really enjoyed it. So I would say that my favorite movie of the year was probably Top Gun, which is so weird to say. Favorite comic, your favorite comic of 2022. So my favorite series is probably Vinyl. I was talking about that a little earlier, but the favorite single comic book was Ice Cream Man number 31, issue number 31. By far the best comic book I've read all year. Probably one of my top 5 comics I've ever read, to be honest. But Vinyl I really enjoyed. Thought it was dark. Loved the color. Loved the artwork and stuff. A lot of fun. A little 6-issue series from Image. And then but Ice Cream Man number 31. By far best issue of comics I've read in a long time. Yep, I saw that. That's stupid, isn't it? C2E2 the same weekend as MegaCon. So I figure, where do I want to be? I want to be in Florida in March, or do I want to be in Chicago in March? And that kind of solidified it for me right there. Edwin, hello. I haven't seen this before. Did you try to reach out to me after a comment I left? The link had your logo. I did not respond to it. If you're referring to some of those bots that were out there saying, "Oh, you've won something or whatnot," I've never done anything like that. I've never had people respond to something. So if you guys do see those bots, and it happens all across YouTube, it's not just a comic book community or nothing. It's these bots that will come on there. Oh, you need to go to this website and you've won something. those are all fake. Those are all fake across the board. Um, so don't if you see something like that, don't follow it. If you ever have a question, just email me or Instagram me. I try my best to get back at you. And I've talked about that. If that's what you're talking about, Edwin, I've done a video about that saying, that this isn't real. I posted in my community tab, don't do these and things. And I sent out a few messages and stuff like that. They seem to have calmed down recently. Like there's not as many, but you never know. You turn around, and all of a sudden there's all these things on there, and they're like I said, it's across the board. It's not just comic books. It's everything on YouTube. If you have a channel, if you have an audience, they people are trying to run scams. So Silver Coin is really good. I've enjoyed a lot of the issues of Silver Coin. They're just standalone issues, so they're nice. So some you like, some you don't. I have an idea that there should be a meeting of representatives from all comic cons where they don't plan their cons on the same weekend as another convention for. Yeah, it's really weird that they did those two big cons on the same time, and it's honestly MegaCon was already scheduled, and then C2E2 just jumped on that day. I don't get it. I like Trade Dress by far. Um, I saw the covers and I think they're more for. I mean, if you're an Eminem fan, I mean, you're probably gonna want it. You know, and I think that's what people were buying. The people who were buying those are the fans of Eminem more so than they are of comic books, and that's a huge audience. So I mean, they're gonna go. I didn't see too many movies this year. Northman and Black Adam were my favorite movies. I didn't see the Northman. I need to watch that one. Gotta go. Take care, everyone. All right, Jeff. Take care. Appreciate you stopping by this morning. Steel City Con is also the same weekend. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh, what issue was that? I'll have to look it down. I probably have it on a file somewhere. All right. Well, I've been going for a lot longer than sometimes you say things and your mind goes to other places. Anyway, only movie I did see this year was Spider Man. It takes a lot to get me to go. Yeah, I don't go to the theater anymore either. Moving to Indiana in March right now, waiting for Indiana PopCon in August. Oh. Yeah, that would have been a nice movie to see in the movie theater. To be honest, I was really surprised by how good that was. Yeah, San Diego has a lot of comic shops. Yeah, and they got some big Comic Con convention there, don't they? Number 6. Okay, I thought I read the first 10, but I might have missed that one. I know I read the first bunch of those books when they came out. So, all right, Bob, take care, buddy. Bob, everybody, everything comics. All right. Uh, there's no snow here. It's very nice to see you. Please take pictures of the desert. It is full of snow here. Well, there's no snow in the desert here. Danielle, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I've been putting a lot of pictures where I'm at here on Instagram. And normally, um, I do that when I travel. So, but it's really amazing where I'm at right here. So it's a very beautiful place. Yeah, I watched Doctor Strange. I thought that was pretty good. Hey, good morning. That's my stepmother right there. That's awesome. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully Dad's doing well. I was thinking about him last night. Look at that. She's making a comment. They're probably both watching. They're like, oh, we got to take a break from CNN and watch me on the video or something like that. Do I have a want list for 2023? Yes. I want to complete my run of G.I. Joe Real American Hero. I only have a third, maybe, of those books, but it's not. It's a. I have some key books that are expensive. I am missing some of the expensive ones, but I think I should do it. Death Valley National Park is nice. Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go for my morning hike. Go enjoy my the beautiful day out here today. But I wanted to say thank you everyone for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. Gotta let my batteries charge up. My computer's about ready to die here, but I think it's gonna be okay. So everyone, appreciate you guys. I'll probably do another live show this weekend, maybe on Christmas. Hang out with you guys on Christmas. Sound good? So, all right, everyone, take care. Appreciate it. Don't forget to live your best life. You guys know what to do. I'll see you next time